Am I the asshole for snitching and causing my friend to lose her scholarship/dream college acceptance?
Oh,
this is interesting.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, this one's way more intense, I feel like. Okay. I, 19 female, am a sophomore in college, and I have a friend, Tia, 18 female, who is in high school and applying for colleges and scholarships. I helped her throughout the college process, and she ended up getting in early action to her top college, and she got a full scholarship. I was happy for her until recently. I was talking to a mutual friend of ours, and she started gushing about how Tia's essay was so heartfelt and beautiful. I asked to see it because I thought she had just forgotten to show me. She showed me many of her essay drafts, but as I was reading it, I was completely taken aback. The essay was one of my college essay drafts, which I'd shown to Tia for reference on writing techniques only. I made this clear. I was livid. The essay was really personal, and she barely even tweaked it up. It was almost entirely copy and pasted. I trusted her with it, and this is what she did. In a fit of rage, I gathered all the evidence of me helping her with the college process, including evidence of me sending the specific essay to her, and I showed it to the school. She not only lost her scholarship, but she also lost her seat in the school. Now people are calling me dramatic and shaming me for robbing her of her education. She's the only person in her family to get into college and receive an academic and athletic scholarship, so everyone was rooting for her, including me at one time. And while I didn't expect the outcome to be so severe, it was. Right now, I feel bad. I feel terrible. I feel like she took advantage of me, but I didn't want to be the cause of something so horrible. I did myself a justice, but at the cost of someone's dreams. Now I'm wondering if what I did was justified or not. Am I the asshole?
That's tough. I don't know if it was just my high school, but like plagiarism was drilled into us. Like, you do not do this, you get kicked out of school for it, blah, blah, blah. So in my experience, like, I just would know not to do that, to steal someone's essay. But as her friend, to like go to the school about it, I would have gone to her first and been like, why did you do this? You know, whatever. But to go right to the school, that's a little, I don't know, yikes.
I feel like it's hard though, because if she went to her friend Tia and she's like, girlie, what the hell? You took my essay, you got a scholarship, early admission. Tia's gonna be like, yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. She's going to keep everything. But like, if you think about it, yeah, it's sad that the scholarship was taken away from her. It's sad that the admission was taken away from her. But that was really never her admission. Like, the scholarship wasn't for her. It was for the person that wrote this essay.
Yeah, it really wasn't hers to lose anymore. Yeah. Because it wasn't hers.
And without the essay, she would have never gotten that scholarship, probably. Or maybe, I guess it's possible she could have written her own essay and still gotten it, but in the context of this, we're going to say that she wouldn't have gotten in without the other person's essay, so therefore she shouldn't have gotten in at all. So it should be taken back. And it's sad and I guess embarrassing, but if she took that essay, got a scholarship, got into the school, what lesson is that teaching her? Yeah. That's teaching her that when you steal someone else's work, you get rewarded for it. Like, you need to face consequences so that you learn something. And I bet she is never going to steal anyone else's work ever again.
True. She learned, hopefully.
Yeah. She learned it the hard way, but she had to learn it.
And at least she's a freshman, I'm assuming. So she's early on enough to, like, go somewhere else on her own.
She's in high school.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she can figure it out. I think there's time.
Yeah. I thought of when Blair and Serena were applying to Yale and...
Wait, yeah.
in Gossip Girl, just in case you didn't know. And Blair does all these crazy things to get into Yale, and then she gets in, but then she blows it because she makes a ton of mistakes that are basically unforgivable in the eyes of Yale. Yeah. And then she ends up not going to Yale. And I think that was good for her.
She went to NYU.
Yeah.
Yep.
She needed a reality check and she got it.
Yep, bro. Yeah. I forgot. Oh my God. I love Gossip Girl so much.
It's so good.
It really helped formed me as a youth.
Helped formed me.
Blair was my idol. I don't know what that says about me.
Blair is an icon, but I really do worry about her sometimes because she's so evil and like conniving.
You think she's evil?
Maybe not evil. She is very broken.
I think she's almost too intelligent for her own good. Like, she doesn't know where to put her smarts, so she schemes.
I could see that. I've never thought about it that way. I think she is very smart, But she is very mean to some people sometimes. And she's very judgmental, at least in the earlier seasons.
In the earlier one, she was pretty bad. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Remember when she dated Dan? That was,
Blair?
Did you finish the series?
I don't know. I just started rewatching it.
Okay.
And I haven't finished the series. Awesome. Spoiler.
Yeah, that is a weird season.
I don't love either that the series is about how she and Chuck are like meant to be perfect couple, but also he lies to her, cheats on her.
It was very
abandons
toxic.
her in Europe. And I'm like, is that what our soulmate would do to us? Or
No.
the person you were meant to be with in this life abandoned you in Europe, cheated on you, told you to your face he doesn't want you.
Yeah.
Refused to be honest and tell you the truth and tell you he loves you. You have to beg him to want you. And then they end up together.
There's like a lot of online discourse, I feel like, about how Chuck and Blair are like the worst couple goals ever. Like when you grow up and watch it back, you realize how toxic they are.
Yeah, he is so toxic.
Yeah.
Wait, side tangent. My favorite person on YouTube is a guy called Mike's Mike. MIKE''S MIC, like Mike's microphone.
Oh, okay.
This man is the funniest man I've ever experienced. He is so funny. And he does unhinged recaps of shows and TV shows and movies. And he did an unhinged recap of Gossip Girl. And it is so funny. And it's so good. And he just goes off in the first episode about how the things that Chuck did in just the first episode alone set him up to be a terrible person. Like the things he did are unforgivable.
Yeah.
And then in the second episode, they're just like, but he's nice, so he's back. And it's like, no, he's horrible.
He was pretty bad season 1.
Yeah. No, the first episode, he's like assaulting people, taking advantage of children. Like
Jenny.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was horrible, like unforgivable.
Little Jay.
And then I'm like, wait, why was I on Chuck's side when I was young?
I know, same.
And I'm like, oh, he was bad, but now he's good. No.
Yeah.
Bad. He's bad.
He was bad.
Yeah.
All his shady business practices too.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when he dated Vanessa.
Wait, Chuck dated Vanessa?
Yes.
I gotta keep watching.
They also dated in real life, so maybe that's why
they wrote
that in.
The writers already. Okay. I don't even remember what story we're talking about.
I know.
I actually do not remember.
The college admission.
Oh, the college
scandal.
Admission. Okay, yes, the college admission scandal. Admission scandal.
Yeah.
I think that she's justified in it because she didn't deserve the scholarship and she shouldn't have gotten it. And they only give out so many seats and so many scholarships, and she didn't deserve it. And say they give out 10 and she was number like 7 on the list, like she's out. So the person that was 11 now gets bumped to 10.
Yeah.
And that person actually deserves it. So I think justified. And yeah, it sucks that she's your friend, but she wasn't being a good friend when she stole your heartfelt college admissions essay.
Facts.
Yeah.
Wait, in college?
Sorry.
I was just going to say, in college, like, did you have the thing where you submitted your paper through this, like,
Common App
scanner?
Oh, no.
That, like, searched the web, I guess, for plagiarism?
Oh, like an assignment?
Yeah. Like, I think instead of submitting it to the portal at school, it would first go through this, like, scanning service. Because in case you didn't know that you plagiarized.
Right.
Which I just thought was so, like, they take it so seriously.
I don't think we had that. I think we just put it on the portal and they did it on the back end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember it was almost like an app.
Okay.
Because they were like, if we do it, then you get in trouble, but you can do it first because you might not know that you plagiarized.
Yeah. I remember I have never plagiarized any essay or anything ever.
Yeah, same.
And I remember one time in college, I wrote this essay. I think it was freshman year English class. And when I got it back, I think the professor knew that I was trying to be a good student. And he was like, your essay said 40% plagiarized. And I was like, what? And then it turns out I just use a lot of quotes, like direct quotes from readings.
Like journals?
Not journals. Like if we were writing about a novel or something, I would use a ton of direct quotes from the novel all throughout my essays. And the teacher actually said to me, he's like, I have never seen someone use this many quotes in their essays, but it works. Yeah. And I was like, okay, thanks. Like, you're not going to kick me out of college?
Yeah, I know.
I was like, thank you.
It's so intense.
Yeah.
And I get it. So yeah, screw this girl.
She made a huge mistake and she faced consequences for her actions, and that's nobody's fault but her own.
Yeah, and that's a great life lesson to learn.
Yeah. I think that if she didn't get caught by you, maybe the truth would have come out somewhere else. Like, who knows? And if it wasn't caught by you, maybe she would have gone to college at that school, plagiarized something else and gotten kicked out, and that would be even worse. Because now she has to transfer.
Right.
Who knows? But you're not an asshole.
Yeah, no. Agreed. Not the asshole.
And justice was served.
We're out here serving all the justice.
We are.